For the past 17 years of my life, I went every Sunday to a Catholic church. Like every Sunday. I haven't skipped even once. Or at least voluntarily. Because there were some times in which I was very sick and I couldn't go. But apart from that, I went to Catholic church every Sunday. Without skipping even once. And today I get out of my apartment. I live with my mom and my brother. And I sneak under my mom's window and go, and instead of going to church, I went to some field next to my house. And I spent there an hour and I then came back to my home. I haven't gone to the church like for the first time ever. It's the first time in my life I voluntarily skipped the Catholic Church. Because now I am a Protestant and I'm not gonna tolerate any of that bullshit. See, I go against the stream. I don't follow the way that I've been taught. I behave differently. I think differently. Even though for my whole life Catholicism was the way, even though they were putting their ways onto me, I rejected this truth. I rejected what they taught me and I developed a new mind. I got rid of that shell and I'm forming another one. I took off that shell. I'm no longer attached to that. They might have imposed on me their beliefs, but what I'm gonna think about and what my values and what my beliefs are gonna be and where I'm gonna be heading and my career and my ambitions are mine, and they are not imposed by them, and I'm not reliant on them. I don't follow them. I change them the way that I view life. I'm not imprisoned by these things. I don't follow the stream. I don't follow the things that I've been told through my whole life. I don't. I am different. And I must not allow these people, these little ants, to tell me what to do and what is the real way. I think differently. A few weeks ago, I'm on a group call with my girlfriend's friend. And she tells me that, oh, but my boyfriend's parents make so much money. They are so rich. And I was like, oh my god, like they must make so much. I started thinking to myself, how much do they make? $20,000 a month? $50,000 a month? And after a while, she tells me, yeah, they make $7,000 a month. And I'm like, what the fuck? $7,000 a month. Do you think she thought that $7,000 a month combined as a couple is an unachievable thing? It's just something that she's not able to comprehend. That this is so much money that she can't grasp how much it is. That they are so fucking rich. It's $7,000 a month. I know that in my country, people don't make that much money. In my country, it's actually very much. But on overall scheme, is it? Is $7,000 a month that much? It's not. I mean, it's very much, but it's not unachievable. For me, it's like, hell yeah, I will do it. I will do it. I will make twice as much within the next few years. My mindset is different. I think different than them. And I think you can relate to me that you are different than them. Even though they try to impose all these ways onto you, even though they try to impose all this thinking and mindset on you, you're not moved by them. The way that I am. Even though they try to impose me with Catholicism, even though they try to impose me that making $2,000 a month is absolutely amazing and that it's very, very much. It is a good money. It is good money. I don't deny that, especially in my country. But this doesn't mean that this is unachievable, that making $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 a month is not achievable. It's not within reach. And it's not like, this is like achievable, but it's very hard, and I think I'm gonna get it in 50 years. No. I think that I'm gonna get it in my 20s. I believe in it. My mindset is different. I don't allow all these people who try to impose on me their mindset to change me. And this video is kind of a reminder to stay this way. Because these forces are coming from all the directions. Soon I'm gonna be asked some questions like, are you going to a job? Are you applying for a new job? Are you going to some office? They're gonna be asking me these questions. They're gonna subtly impose their thinking on me. They're gonna inject me with all their thoughts. And I must build up enough immunity to that poison so that all these injections don't do shit to me. I must develop my mindset and my belief and my absolute certainty that it's all gonna work out. And that even though I'm going upstream, like against the flow, it doesn't matter. Like, I am not gonna end up under a waterfall. I'm not. All these people are heading towards a waterfall. But I'm in that river going upstream, away from that waterfall, towards some better waters. And I'm not gonna ever allow them to impose all this peasant thinking on me. Because that's what it is. It's just peasant thinking. I'm one day gonna go to a different stream. I'm on a different stream towards some stable pond. And not heading towards all these waterfalls of destruction. Of living in misery with Lil Mai. And you might ask yourself, why did I sneak under that window? It's because some people won't understand you. Like, I know that I'm not gonna be understood, and especially by my mom. She doesn't know that Catholicism is not the way. She will know someday. I will tell her. Sooner rather than later. But it's not the time for it. She wouldn't grasp the idea that I left the Catholic Church. She couldn't. So I must be mindful of the things that I'm showing to her. And I must give these little bites of information. This little, like, is Catholicism surely right? I'm just gonna impose onto her my ideas, but in a very subtle way. Because if you're going against the stream, you won't be understood. So in order to show all these other people your way of thinking, in order to present them your way of thinking, you must do it wisely. I can't just tell her that I'm leaving the church. And for this reason. She won't understand this. I must do it wisely. Because this way is quite lonely. Like, I think I'm one of the only Protestants in my city and overall in my country. The only Protestants who I know is me, my brother, and my girlfriend whom I converted. That's it. Or all the other people are Catholic. So if I just come out and say that I'm Catholic, that I'm not Catholic, that I'm leaving the church, the response is not gonna be submissive. They're gonna get defensive or offensive towards me. I must, when I'm going against the stream, I must gatekeep some things. So that they think that I'm doing everything as they tell me, but in the darkness, behind the walls, I do my own thing. And the fact that they won't understand me, I know it. I know that they won't. And I'm prepared for it. And by not just giving all this information to them, by not telling them everything about me. No, I must do it in a smart way. So that they don't inhibit my progress. So that my mom doesn't she wouldn't do it, but I can imagine a scenario in some rural country, like a very, very indoctrinated. If I told my mom that I'm leaving Catholic Church, she's not gonna give me food. Like, my mom would, don't get me wrong. But I imagine in some village, in some rural place, that I'm leaving Catholic Church. And, okay, you can, but you're not gonna get any food. But you're not gonna get out of these four walls. I'm gonna cut you off from internet. I'm gonna cut you off from everything. You want a date? Fuck no, you can't. Something like this, but to a smaller extent, would happen. Like for sure. So I must go against the stream, but very wisely. Because this path is lonely and I won't be understood. And I know this. But I must not let them impose all their mindsets onto me. I must not. I must have this armor. I must shield myself from all their unbeliefs. Or maybe beliefs that I can't do something. Hell yeah, I can. I don't give a fuck that they don't think that I will. I will. Like, I'm going to. And they will see by the fruits of my labor. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, type in comments your questions. And see you guys till next time.